Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have made it once again. Week 10, round 3, Whiskey Wednesdays.
It's April 13th.
It's April 13th. We're back, baby.
And it is the best Whiskey Wednesday ever, Eric.
It is. 1,952 tickets was the previous high. And we
on a date that we gave away this same prize lineup. It was the Weller Vertical.
Yep.
The first time we had given away, I think, a full vertical.
Uh-huh.
And we set a high mark, 1,952 tickets.
And we didn't just reach 1,952. We passed it. We waved goodbye, and we sped past to 2,892 tickets this week.
Outstanding.
Thank you all.
Quick correction, we don't want to leave anybody out. 2,893 tickets.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what the screen says.
Oh, okay. 2,893.
And that's what the math said earlier. So they're all in the tumbler.
All right.
2,893 tickets. You guys flexed. We said, help us out. Let's set a new high mark. And you guys helped us do it. But you did it because we're working on a great cause again this week.
That's right.
So we finished up with Radcliffe Rotary. Mm-hmm. That was our month of March effort. And we're going to be announcing actually tomorrow the total of that outcome. We're going to be joining them to present a check at their luncheon in Radcliffe. And we're going to do that tomorrow at lunch. So stay tuned. We'll get some posts out there on social media. But tonight, this week, was all about helping out the Huntington Disease Society of America, the Kentucky chapter.
Yes.
We've got a connection to that cause. We're going to talk about that in a couple of minutes because Give 270 is a local nonprofit. We try to give back to things that we have a connection to that matter to this community, and we're going to talk about that in here in just a few minutes. But thanks to all of you guys. I mean, that's a huge flex.
I mean,
1952, and like our crew out there was just like, psh.
You gave him the challenge. You said, Eric's not going to be here, so let's show him up. Well, I had a meeting that got moved, so I'm here.
Yep.
But I like to think it wasn't because people thought I wasn't going to be here. It's because we had a great prize and it was a great cause, right?
Should I say no refunds to the?
Yeah, no refunds. Yeah, no refunds because I was told Eric wasn't going to be here, and he is.
Yeah, okay.
Now I'm in pain.
Sorry to disappoint, but with any chance, even if you bought your tickets in hopes that Eric wouldn't be around, you've still got a chance to win, and you got that chance for a $5 spot. I mean,
6 bottles.
If you win this, your $5 you paid less than $1 per bottle.
That's correct.
There's 6 bottles.
That's correct.
We didn't even have a $6 ticket.
Six highly sought after bottles, and moving for north of $2,500 range on the secondary market, according to Unicorn Auctions. Said this recently sold for north of that, and it really is. It's a pretty set. It's a great set, and somebody's going to get it for $5.
It's the Weller set. It's the original wheated bourbon from Buffalo Trace Distillery. We come at them with the Special Reserve, the Antique 107, the Age 12 year, the Full Proof, the CYPB, and the Single Barrel. I mean, what a lineup.
It's cool.
Great prize. Going to be a lot of fun for somebody.
Next week, I think we have the same number of bottles, if memory serves me right.
I think you might be right.
And... Man.
You know, here's the thing. We challenge you guys sometimes because we're out here, we're fundraising, we're trying to give back to the community. So we stand here behind the camera and we're like, come on, guys, step up, buy your tickets, go smash that subscribe button, all the things that we ask you guys to do. But we try to hold ourselves to a high standard too.
We do.
And we sit here and I go, no, Eric, better bourbon.
Better bourbon.
And then we come up with this week in week 10, and you go, look, Kenny, we're going to do a full vertical of Weller. And I say, no, Eric, better bourbon.
Better bourbon. And I said, yes, sir. And I went out and got better bourbon. And I think, although we just hit a high mark, we could potentially be recording back-to-back-to-back records with the next 2 weeks.
That was what we were hoping. We wanted to finish round 3 of Whiskey Wednesdays real strong, stronger than the proof of some of the whiskeys that we're giving away. We've got phenomenal lineups that we're ending with. This is the tip of the iceberg.
It is.
So do you want to show them?
I think we should.
Let's show them. Let's show them. Next week,
we'll
it's going to be week 11. We're going to draw on April the 20th. You guys know how it works. The tickets are going on sale right now. And next week, if you are our lucky winner, we're going to reveal to you what next week's prize is.
I'm going to bring these 2x2.
Okay, here we go.
So it's an E.H. Taylor bundle.
It's a bundle of E.H. Taylor.
So you got a single barrel.
Okay, very nice.
You got a
bottled in
small
bond,
batch.
100 proof.
Yep.
Small batch is also bottled in bond. So you got 200 proof bourbons right there that gets us started.
Then you've got a couple that you don't see all the time.
I
but
mean,
you see them.
you might see them.
You've got a straight rye.
Okay.
And you've got the barrel proof, uncut, unfiltered.
Now, we've given one of these away before.
I think so. Yeah.
Yep.
Did we
Yep.
do that during during the Bourbon Strong? Did we have one of those? In that lineup?
No, I think this was one of our lockers.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was a locker.
I can't remember.
Well,
I can't remember what I ate for
There's
lunch.
been a lot of giveaways and a lot of tickets sold.
And then the last two,
This is when you were like, okay, better bourbon.
we'll step it up.
Okay.
The Warehouse C.
Oh. Wow. Have you had this?
I have tasted that one.
I have had a pour of this.
The Warehouse C Tornado,
Yep.
I have not tasted.
Yep.
But this one I have.
Shout out, a friend of ours, brother-in-law Alan. So our friend Josh, if you're watching, what's up? His brother-in-law from Arkansas was kind enough to share a pour when he was in town. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Grain of the Gods.
What?
Secondary market, these just sold on Unicorn Auctions, not together, but all separate for north of $7,400.
So almost, what, 3 times what
This
we're
one.
seeing with this set. Okay.
Correct.
Very good.
Correct.
Very good. So, all right. Well, hey, our studio audience tonight is also being a little occupied with some weather.
Correct.
So why don't we get to it?
We shall. Hopefully we don't lose electricity. The lights are flickering.
It would be
little
a
bit.
first time in Whiskey Wednesday's history, but
It would be.
Yep. So what we're going to do is, I told you earlier that the cause is personal, and that's how Give 270 operates. We are about giving back in our local community, and our board members really have an opportunity to influence the causes that we're connected to. One great example that some of you guys might be familiar with is the golf scramble that we worked on for Ward's Warriors.
Yep.
2 young girls that were impacted by leukemia here in the community. Our board member Justin Howard had a connection to that family, and he stepped in and through the Give 270 nonprofit was able to have a great outcome. Tonight's no different because we've been connected to the Huntington Disease Society of America Kentucky chapter through our newest board member. His name's Marty Gaddy. You guys have met him before. We're going to invite him out.
Welcome, Marty. And Marty, here you are going to do the honors tonight.
We're going to let him draw. We're going to give him that pressure. But we'd be remiss if we didn't make a shout out. So Marty has a team member at his office, Veterans United. And Kayla Booth is that young lady, and she has been diagnosed with Huntington's disease and has told her story here in the community and has decided to take a proactive approach to that. And she is out there actively working to help raise funds in order for research to take place to help better understand this disease and, quite frankly, to slow some of its impact on folks. And Kayla was a huge champion. We hope you're watching, Kayla. She was getting the word out to all kinds of folks. She deserves a lot of credit for our high mark.
She does.
But the good news is that means we're going to have a great outcome for that Kentucky chapter that helps to fund that resource. But again, a local connection right here in our community to our newest board member, Marty Gaddy. Guys, you all have met Marty before. He's a great friend of ours and has...
I'm the youngest stuff here, too.
Yeah, you're going to own that moment.
Noted.
But Marty has given of his time. He volunteers with us, hangs out with us on Wednesdays, helps cut tickets, is constantly checking in on where we're at on ticket sales, and has just taken a really active interest. So when he came and told us about his colleagues' goal of raising some money for the Kentucky chapter, we were like, yeah, absolutely, let's get after it. She got after it. We've gotten after it. You guys did the most important thing. You went to give270.org. You bought 2,893 tickets, and now Marty is going to do the honors. He is going to draw this week's winner. We're going to announce the winner, and then we're going to remind you guys that next week I'm going to have you. They want to see the bourbon, Marty.
Go ahead.
Next week, it's this lineup of E.H. Taylor. Tickets are on sale at our give270.org website right now. What do they do, Eric?
Just go to give270.org. Click Whiskey Wednesdays and buy your $5 raffle tickets. Just that simple. Store your credit card information. Buy multiples if you want. And you brought up this week, and it was. We can't say that enough. It was very, very evident that work was put in, because usually the last 2, 3, 4 hours is when everyone buys their tickets. We had several hundred tickets sold in the first few hours of them going on sale.
Yeah,
and that was very cool.
And I think that's the thing that we want to say. Thank you to everybody that has been supporting Whiskey Wednesdays over the 3 rounds that we've done this. But welcome to all of our new friends that wanted to make a difference and help us as we raise funds for the Huntington Disease Society of America Kentucky chapter. Thank you guys for the way that you contributed. We hope that you'll continue to join us in our work at give270.org. And before the power goes out, we better grab a winner, Marty.
All right. Y'all know how this works. We got Old Faithful here. I'm gonna give it a twirl. We got
I don't
gaffer
have to
tape
turn my
on
back
here.
this time.
I know you don't. Just make sure the door doesn't fly open. Doing some blocking and tackling. All right, we're gonna call that good.
All right.
We gotta get some stragglers here. Hang on, I'll give you that.
Okay.
We're gonna put that one down. Well, only one straggler tonight. Murray, give me your hand. You're in. Do the honors.
One.
Yeah, it has to be
We
one.
it's got to be one.
Looks like it's one.
It's got to be one. How'd you do? All right, there we go. We've got a winner. Everybody with me here?
Yep.
Okay. It is ticket WW0413. Wouldn't it be crazy if the power just right now?
Yeah.
We're going to come to the ticket cam. Joe's pointing me that direction. It's ticket WW0413-1478. Our winner is Ryan Sharrock. Yep, Sharrock. I'm going to go with Sharrock from Frankfort, Kentucky. Ryan Sharrock, ticket number 1478. We'll put it up there so that everybody can see, because that's how
Ryan.
we do.
Frankfort.
Congratulations to
I don't know
Ryan
that we've ever had a
in
Frankfurt winner.
No, we've not. It's the state capital. We've all spent some time there, and Ryan calls it home. Ryan's our winner tonight because he went to give270.org. He bought a $5 ticket, and now he is going home with 6 bottles of Weller. You could do the same, but you got to visit us this week, give270.org. It's going to be the E.H. Taylor lineup. What else do they need to know, Eric?
That's it. Go to give270.org, buy your $5 ticket to win north of $7,400 secondary auction value right here.
Warehouse scene, and Grain of the Gods.
Yeah.
Really?
These, I mean,
For real?
It's super cool.
Good luck, guys. Thanks for playing.
I love doing this. Bye.
Thank you.